Yo, Gervonta Davis just can't stop tweaking. Won't stop, can't stop, Cause I feel like we talk about it all the time. Yo, Gervonta Davis is in trouble once again for slapping a shorty. I always want to say allegedly, just for our own protection, but at this point, this is getting out of hand. I feel like we made a video before where we see the police body cam going up to Gervonta Davis' house, talking to him about the female, saying that he striked her.
The side of your head, and then
this side of my face,
and then came across the side of your face and caught your lip, and your lip like looks like it probably hit your tooth inside your mouth and cause a little abrasion there. Okay. This is going a little bit different now. She's alleging that you hit her.
Of course you're gonna say that
because
she wanted. Come on, bro.
This is a good thing, is that you got cameras all over your house. So if you hit her, it would be on camera, right?
Yeah.
Just like if you didn't hit her, it would be on camera.
Yeah. Of course you're gonna say that. You see what's going on.
I'm sorry?
You see what's going on. She just wanted to say
you know, to be honest with you, I don't know what's going on, because she's saying you hit her. She does have a mark on her lip, and it's under.
I have a mark right here.
Did she hit you? You know, she was getting ready to leave.
So why did she?
Because then she told the other deputy that you hit her.
Right. So she want something to happen since I.
Well, maybe she does. Maybe she does. But this is what happens when when folks don't get along. You know, I got to figure it out. You're being a little evasive with me. You know.
How?
Because every time I ask you a question, you suck your teeth and you say, "Oh, come on, man, you know what's going on." You're not giving me any really straight answers. I asked you to give me your driver's license, you bring me out a passport. You know, I mean, I asked to see your daughter, you said, no, I don't want her to see the police.
I showed you.
You did, but I wanted to see her. And now I'm going to have to talk to her because she said that when you hit her, it was in front of her, the baby. The 4-year-old. Because you're going to go to jail.
Turn around.
For battery.
Turn around.
Violence.
Put your hands behind your back.
You got handcuffs?
And it's like, I get it. Maybe the first time you don't believe the girls. It's a money thing, man. They're trying to get Gervonta Davis' money. He's up. Okay. How about the second time?
See, I see you. All right, so right now, hold on, before we get into it, I want to introduce Dance by Dream, all right? Now, this is the dance team of women from all...
How about the third time? It's like, all right, you start looking a little like, brother.
Damn, what's going on?
It's your ex. I don't know what it is, bro. I'm pretty sure you know what's up. You got a case. How to door out. That's where you stay by?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. So is that right?
Yeah.
I just got pulled over though.
When?
Just recently.
Today?
Recent, though.
I just got pulled over like recently. That's what I'm saying.
And he's 5'6". I think he's looking at these shorties eye level and he's thinking that it's a fair fight. Not only are you a world-class champion knocking out boxers, you fighting females, my brother, if this is true. If this is true. And we have to keep repeating that for our own protection. But on January 14th, it comes to my attention that Gervonta Davis is wanted by the police for a case where he allegedly put his hands on a Miami dancer or a girl that worked at a Miami club. He pulls up to the club. This is all alleged, what I've read online, but he pulls up to the club. He sees the girl, he grabs her by the back of her hair, tries to start walking out. I guess they get to a lower basement of what I understood, like a parking lot. He lets go, she makes a run for it. And this was in October of 2025, so not even too long ago. And then she goes and reports it.
We are here to address a domestic violence incident involving professional boxer Gervonta Davis, also known as Tank. Out of respect for the victim's rights and privacy, the victim's identity will not be released in accordance with Marshals law. On October 29, 2025, at approximately 2:15 p.m., the victim entered the Miami Gardens Police Department accompanied by her attorney to report an incident that occurred on October 27, 2025. According to the victim's statement, at approximately 4:15 a.m. while working, the victim was approached by Mr. Davis. The victim reported that Mr. Davis grabbed her by her back of her head, pulling her by her hair with one hand and by her throat with the other. He forcefully escorted her down a stairway and toward the parking garage while maintaining his grip on the back of her head. Upon reaching the parking garage, the victim reported that Mr. Davis released her, at which point she was able to run towards her coworkers for safety. The victim further reported that she has known Mr. Davis since 2022, and they were previously involved in an intimate relationship for approximately 5 months, which ended about a month prior to the incident. Lead detective Gary Florencio obtained and reviewed video surveillance footage that corroborates key elements of the victim's statement. As a result of the diligent and hard work of our special victims unit, An arrest warrant has been issued for Gervonta Bryant Davis on the following charges: battery, false imprisonment, and attempted kidnapping. The investigation determined that Mr. Davis used force to restrain and attempt to remove the victim from the location against her will. At this time, the Miami Gardens Police Department is actively working with the United States Marshals Fugitive Task Force to locate and apprehend Mr. Davis.
And this is where this all stems from. The news was picking it up. Not only was the news picking it up, we also see a police chief speak about the situation, and they're looking for Gervonta Davis to the point that they're not even just leaving it to Miami police. They're actually included the U.S. Marshal to try to find Gervonta Davis. And he's been missing for quite a few days already. To the point that we're seeing him post on his story still, dissing DJ Academics randomly. Bro, him and DJ Academics while on the run. I'm like, is this smart? Can't they track his phone to see what towers is hitting? That's what I always see every murder case. I can't do that now? Because he's obviously posting. He posted DJ Academics' terrible fit with A$AP Rocky. That shit was hilarious though, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I actually looked at the fit, I'm like, nah, that's nasty work. That's nasty work.
Posted this and he say, yo, f***ing goofy. Now, I don't know what I did to this nigga. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't really care. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, Gervonta Davis, you know what I mean? Like, this is a nigga who you know, I don't want to deal with accusations, but we've just seen him do many dumb shit, right? He's a boxer. He's probably going through a lot of CTE shit. We get it. You know what I mean? Like, who knows? He probably saw this picture with some hair grease in his eye. I don't know what he's talking about. So anyway, again, I'm probably the wrong person to get into it with when I know some shit about you. Well, I had a response. And by the way, somebody from his team reached out. We're not beefing. You said what you said. The thing is, I'm not deleting mine. So he deleted his shit. Because somebody tapped him on the shoulder. So after he posted this, somebody tapped him on the shoulder because I posted this. Because this is, he posted a joke. I posted facts. The U.S. Marshals announced that they've been looking for his ass because of a warrant that he beat some bitch up. Miami police can't catch him. So the U.S. Marshals are now on the task. They consider Gervonta Davis a fugitive at large. He's armed and dangerous. They consider his fists as registered weapons. They claim if you see this nigga, you should stay 100 feet away from him and call into, what's that number that T.I. gave out? 1-800 tips, whatever it is. Call in, and I think they have a reward if you turn in Gervonta Davis. They do. They're at all his houses. They're at his baby mama house, his side bitch house. You know what I mean? Remember you remember the nigga who said that Stephon Diggs is gay? He said he was gay too. They at that nigga's house. You never know. He might be with a man. You don't know. You're doing the race. The smart thing cannot be to talk about academics on the story. You feel what I'm saying? It can't be. So anyway, you put this up, and I think somebody tapped him on the shoulder and said, hey, let me tell you how this goes. When it's published all over the news that you're a wanted fugitive and now the U.S. Marshals are also looking for you and you're on your phone trying to cyber beef with a blogger, when they do arrest you, your case for bond becomes a little bit harder. You might still get bond, but it becomes a little bit harder, okay? Because it's kind of showing you on the run, and you are basically, instead of turning yourself in, just putting your middle finger up at the law. But also, like, I'm not going to let, I don't know if y'all know what type of time I'm on. I'm just not letting none of these, like, I'm sorry. I just don't think none of them are tough. Like, bro, every time I'm online, I'm just like looking at these niggas. I'm like, and I know people like, yo, he's a boxer, this and third. Man, all that boxing shit stop in the ring, my nigga. Like, you ain't about to be boxing nobody outside of the ring game. I'm sorry. Like, that's not how life goes, all right? So that's cute. But I don't have no problem with him, like, in my opinion. But I'm pretty sure he's been offended at something I've said, and I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? And with me, I'm going to keep the same energy like if it was Carisha, like if it was Samira, and if it was motherfucking Gervonta Davis. Who the fuck is this little midget? What the fuck? So I really don't care what his problem is. I don't care if to try to remediate nothing with him. Fuck him. What the hell? Fuck him. Take this little midget to...
Because Academics is built like the bad dude from Sonic, the Professor Eggman. That boy got a 28 waist with a 3XL top. I don't get it. Yo, it's a nasty build. It's a nasty build. Ack had me rolling. He goes crazy on Gervonta Davis. He started dissing him. And not only that, he starts posting the sus video. Remember with the dance moves that he did? Yo, that video is never gonna get old. Like, he's never gonna outlive that video. Definitely sus. But that's not even the most sus thing he ever said. Remember when he was with $1 million worth of game and was like, yo, if I get touched in the fight, I'm coming on his ass. Hey, yo, that was crazy. That was absurd. Pauls wouldn't even stop that play. It's still a flag.
Touch.
You come.
I'm
You come.
coming on that ass.
But what happened when I did?
No
it?
diddy,
What
no
you
diddy,
do?
no
Man,
diddy.
What did you do, bro?
I'm just playing with you. I had to throw it out there.
Bro,
You said I'm coming on that.
But I'm saying, what did you do?
And it's wild because the police did release that detectives do have a video of the altercation that day. I don't know exactly of what, but they do have video footage, which I guess is evidence that's strong enough to make them put out a warrant for Gervonta Davis and go out there looking for him. And I'm seeing crazy things online. Gervonta Davis fled to the Middle East. He's in Dubai. Some people are saying Cuba. Is this true? Are we never gonna see Gervonta Davis again over this situation? Like, is this career ending? Or he knows that this time he might actually go to jail for a longer time? Which we've seen Gervonta Davis go to jail over similar situations and come out. But is it something different this time that he would flee the country? Or do you guys believe he's just hiding somewhere in Miami? I think this is a bad look if he's actually trying to get bail. If you're trying to get bail, you running right now is just a bad look. Things like this is definitely gonna deny your bail. To the point that we're also seeing that his belts might have been stripped from him. His championship belts might have been stripped from him. Gervonta Davis is no longer a champion. This is insane to see all this information being released after just what? We were supposed to see him fight Jake Paul. Remember the face-off and all that? And I'm like, bro, this looks crazy because Jake Paul is so much bigger than him, but it's still Gervonta Davis. I still think he would win if he just doesn't stay in there and just take punches. But then out of nowhere, Gervonta Davis cancels the fight before it happens. Was it because he knew that this was grueling behind the scenes and he just didn't have time to really get his mind into the fight and train? And if so, then yeah, definitely smart. We don't want to see you get knocked out over you just being crazy and not really keeping your head in the game and not being able to train against Jake Paul. And that's the fight that ended up being taken by Anthony Joshua. But the last thing we do see, many different media sources have been posting it, but reading it from Hot 97, Gervonta Davis is facing mounting trouble. The Baltimore native has been stripped of his lightweight title by the World Boxing Association and designated a champion in recess after the Miami Garden Police Department issued an arrest warrant connecting to his most recent domestic violence charge. This is terrible to see. This is terrible to see. Over or under, how long do you really think it's gonna take for them to actually arrest Gervonta Davis? Will he turn himself in? Would he ever change your heart? Or is it gonna be like, nah, y'all gonna have to go out there and find him? And if they do find him, do you think he'll be in America or out the country?
Police say they've arrested Gervonta Davis. The pro boxer was wanted for a domestic violence incident that happened back in October. Detectives say a woman, allegedly in a relationship with Davis since 2022, claims he pulled her hair, grabbed her throat, and forced her down a stairway before she escaped. U.S. Marshals helped take Davis into custody earlier today in Miami. He'll be charged with battery, false imprisonment, and attempted kidnapping.
Let me know your thoughts down below. Dudes, keep your hands to yourself. Gervonta Davis, you're a man that had so much money. Not had, I want to say has, but with the legal troubles that might come from this, it could, it definitely could make you have to take a whole bunch of more fights. You better not retire anytime soon, like he thought he was going to. But brother, you have money. Yes, you're 5'4", but you have money. Stand on your money, you're 6'6". Like, could have bagged 1 million females. Why are you putting your hands in this one? She's losing, not you. You got to be yelling at females like academics was yelling at shorties in the hallway. I'm the prize. I'm the prize. You gotta have that mentality, because if not, look what happens. Look at the situation you get yourself.
I'm the nigga. You the nigga. Damn, this nigga be having hella tough interviews with bitches, that's for sure. Heck, you still a person, nigga. Oh my God. I'm the fucking prize.
So to the channel, guys, do not forget, we're on that road to 22,000 subscribers. Any information that does release while we're editing this, I will definitely make sure to include it here. But anything I might have missed out or forgot, please let me know your thoughts down below. All I can say is Gervonta Davis is a nut, brother. He's a nut. You've worked so hard your career for this? For like, nah, it can't end this way. It's just nasty word to me. This dude has to have CT or something. It just doesn't make sense. Sub up, sub up, sub up. Better start selling them Chrome Hearts.